I'm like, oh, I don't have any food. Oh, let me make this spaghetti. I leave it in the water too long, and so when I get it out and I add the Alfredo sauce, it turns into like a paste. It's just paste. It's so bad. It was so bad. Oh god, it was such a mistake. But yeah, I know what spag is. Some good ass shit. Oh yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of
Hero Forge,
where we create quick, easy, outsourceable characters to you guys, so you guys don't have to do as much work. And it's fun and it's a good time. What's our saying, Mikey? Do you remember? Get out of the heat forgers and get soaking wet with us.
Yeah. Look at this mirage. It's an oasis.
What? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Check out this mirage. It's an oasis, Boogaloo.
Oh, Boogaloo. So, guys, it finally happened for the last 3 episodes I've been saying we're going to have a guest. We got our third Boogaloo on the show.
Hey,
A boogaloo?
Yes.
Oh god, is that what that means? Is that like your lovelies?
No, our lovelies are the forgers.
Yes.
Oh,
the forgers.
Okay. You guys went with the forgers. Good.
Me and Mike just call each other Boogaloo.
Because he's my Boogaloo.
He's my Boogaloo. Anyways.
It sounds like a romantic couple thing, but
It
sure.
is. It is romantic. You know what? That's fine.
No,
Okay.
I need a bromance in my life.
Max, how you doing, my friend?
I can't complain that much.
How much can you complain? Like a little bit, or?
I could complain maybe a 4 out of 10. I just got out of this pink eye game.
Oh, I thought you said you were about to say you were going to get out of
I
prison.
had a fever. It
man.
was nasty. Now I'm better though.
Yeah, you had it for a hot sec there too.
I swear to God, if you say hot sec one more time, I'm gonna strangle you.
What? Would you rather cold minute, you bitch?
Yes, please. Cold minute. Way better.
Fuck off. Hey, Mike. Let's do a quick test. What do you like better, a hot sec or a cold minute?
I like a hot fart.
Me too.
I mean,
man. Always.
Hot
Man,
farts
that'd be
are...
a weird experience having a cold fart. Like if it came
Oh
out
God,
cold, that
it'd
would
feel like. Oh.
you feel that.
Yeah,
I feel like you're being
that.
violated or something.
You know, it would feel like that one feeling like you get down near your genital area after like eating fast food for like 3 days straight. Like it would be that kind of feeling, like that feeling of just like nothingness almost. Like,
Oh my God, we need to get a girl on here. It's
it's like that feeling, and you're like, oh God, what's
gonna
wrong?
happen?
Yeah, but like, am I gonna be able to reproduce, man? And it's just, yeah, am I gonna be able to lay eggs like I want to? Nope.
Yeah, I really want to lay some eggs, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna lay eggs.
Mike's like, fuck giving birth. I'm gonna turn into a reptilian motherfucker.
I'm gonna be Godzilla.
Anyways, Max is one of my best friends, known him since pretty much childhood. Max is a writer. Does a lot of his
Max.
own work.
Everyone is a writer, though. Everyone's creative.
Hi, Max.
If they want to be.
If
Hi,
they want to
Max.
be. Max, Michael
Everyone
said
has
hi to
potential.
you. You need to respond to
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I overspoke that. Hi, Michael.
it. Michael, respond.
Hi, Haaris.
Fucking hi, Michael. Anyways, Max is a writer, fellow gamer, a lover of multiple
Men.
things. Men, of course.
Oh, you like
Max,
men?
Why don't you?
Hentai. Tentacle porn.
Okay.
Why don't you-
Sorry. Go ahead, Haaris.
I was gonna say, why don't you tell the audience what you're about? But I feel like you already did that.
I am not PC. I am not the man you want to bring home to your parents. I am I'm a little bit of a rebel. Not really a rebel.
A rebel in
But-
the sense that you jerk off to cartoons.
That's not really. No, that's mainstream now. A lot of people do that. That's everyone does that.
Okay, well, this is Max, one of my good friends.
My eyes have been opened.
It's about damn
I'm glad
time.
I could open your eyes.
Anyways, he's our guest today. It's gonna be a good time. It's definitely gonna be fun to have a writer, someone who, does this kind of shit all the time. I mean, so does Michael. I guess I don't really do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't Michael have a comic? I feel like he does too.
Okay, well, I have a story and a comic, but like it's.
Let's be honest. We all do it. Like I said, everyone can do it, and I think out of the three of us, we're all pretty well experienced with this.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, we're doing
Mike,
this
would you
thing.
agree?
I am. Yes.
Mike froze up. Okay.
Yeah, I was actually looking at like the wall, and I was like, you know what?
Him!
Yeah,
Expose him!
I was just... Wait, let me stop.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna stop myself before I get out of control. Okay. Trying to be good, man.
All right. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and generate the first ability.
Ooh.
Huh? Oh fuck. Okay.
Sugoi.
So what I got, guys, was era manipulation. I don't know what the fuck that means. The power to manipulate eras.
Ooh.
Capabilities. The user can control, shape, and manipulate eras a long period of time that denotes an important part of history. Allowing them to decide how long they are, how they start, and even how they end. Some eras make up the entire basis of history. User has total control of every event, moment, and period of time in the universe. Some users may have enough skill to create entirely new eras and introduce them into any part of history, allowing them to radically alter the flow of events that make up these periods of time. So let's just call this for what it is. Purely time control.
Is it time control though?
No, it's not really time control when you
I guess you
think
can't
about
go to a specific event like, okay, I'm gonna go back to when your mom was born and kill her. Like you can't do that, but like era control would be like,
well, you can.
I'm gonna cause a genocide in which your mom will be included in.
So it's grand scale events
Yes.
only. You can't do minor.
I think
scale.
an era is like 100 years. Or no, era is not actually anything. It just means a long period.
No,
of time
era's
in which
no.
an
Yeah, there's
important
no
event
time
happened.
set.
Yeah, you're right. So it would be like you could alter eras or even issue in a new one. It said like you could make a new era and then put it in the main timeline and change things up.
Put it in the main timeline. Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
616 continuity, baby.
Hell yeah. Fucking DC. What do you guys think about this?
I
Like,
hate
do you
it.
think? Yeah, it's really, really strong. I don't know.
It's I don't know. It's an odd one for me. I don't know if
It definitely feels like some kind of like DC Marvel like way to like reset a comic series or something.
To reset a comic series and bring on new artists for a whole
Yes.
new,
Yeah, exactly.
type
Bringing
deal.
like a whole new like characters and stuff. That's exactly what it feels like a rebirth, like an event.
Yeah.
You know,
A
like
rebirth
some-
of
Yeah.
all different type stuff.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
so. It sounds like this character wouldn't. Well, it's not like a Batman or a Flash character that you could like really like talk about and
No,
use
it's
comics
some
a lot.
temporary
But it's just like a
character that just
reset,
resets
a
everything.
resetter character.
Yeah.
Reset
I don't know
it.
if I
Yeah.
like this. I think
Yeah.
I
I
should
mean-
generate a new one.
Basically, he's just like a Franklin Richards. Like at the end of I forgot the name of the continuity, but basically when he basically ends everything and becomes the new one overall, and it's just like he had the battle with the Celestials and he made like Galactus his new herald, and it's just like it was just I was like, man, I mean I understand like there's a new generation of artists coming up, but that's what the line of new comic books that we're getting out now today are, and that's just
The after the
yeah,
math of that.
it's the aftermath. That's the all new, all different. And I'm thinking,
Yeah,
to
I don't
myself,
know. Fuck it. I'm gonna generate a new one. I feel like that's not really good to work with.
I think your fingers are tainted.
Mine, excuse me.
Oh yes, I'm throwing shots,
Your
man.
taint is fingered.
Your taint is fingered. Oh
Yeah, I was
that's
gonna
a good
say, is your taint dirty with your taint juice?
Oh, taint juice. Wouldn't that just be sweat? Unless you had a really bad runny day.
No, that's it could be if you're runny. I know I get that a lot.
Runny.
one. Soaking wet.
God.
You said. Never mind.
Oh, Max. So I don't know what episodes we talked about this in, but I'm planning on making some shirts. And one of them will be definitely including the soaking wet slogan.
Okay.
Soaking wet.
That's nice.
Yeah, it should be pretty lit, I think.
Very lit. I like it.
But yes. Anyway, so the next power I generated was effect variation.
Effect variation.
The circumstance in which the user's powers and or attacks vary depending on certain factors. Capabilities are: the effects of the user's powers and attacks vary depending on certain factors, such as their external environment or their mood. The effects of this can include the user's strength level increasing or decreasing, or manifesting different elemental abilities depending on the weather. Limitations: the user has little to no control over the variations.
Because of the weather.
Yeah, or whatever's going on. So, like with that person's moods, right? So, like, the example they use is a Pokemon that uses an attack called Weather Ball, which is the power and type of the attack change depending on the weather. So this could be a character, this is basically some version of a Hulk-esque character, except it's not just the Hulk mode. Imagine Hulk with, like, for every single emotion, different things happened. So, like, obviously when Hulk gets angry, he turns big and green. Maybe when he gets sad, he turns, like, slithery and blue.
Ooh,
Like,
why slithery and blue? Why he's gotta resemble something soaking wet?
because, man, when you're
Goodness.
sad, it's like you're getting smacked by a wet noodle over and over again on
What
the
would
ass.
that feel like? Oh, not. Come on, man. Really? Come on.
I think this is an interesting ability, though. What do you guys think?
I think it's something we could work with.
Yeah, I definitely think so. I'm trying to see how we can get it to work.
Okay. I think an interesting way for this ability to be is maybe, like, obviously the obvious route is some science experiment or some shit, but it could be more interesting, going off what Max was orgasming about when he texted me, is what if there's some kind of old ritual that is said to give people very, very strong abilities, and this character is like, well, shit, I want that. So the person is making this decision when it very well could be a trick, a lie, whatever, but they're like, fuck it, I want this power. And not for really good or bad reasons, they just want this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the character goes and does this ritual expecting some great ability, and nothing happens, and they're like, what the hell, why is nothing happening? And then they get very angry, so let's say their nails start like just like leaking flaming like liquid or something, and they're like, what the fuck? So then they get scared, so then like they're like, I don't know, they get smaller or something. Like, the power is good and bad. It's not necessarily like, oh, this power is a really good power, I can fight whoever. No, it's also, if you're not feeling the right way, it could also put you at a disadvantage. So it's like a curse. We could say it's a curse. How about that? Either it's some like ritual that someone wanted to do, or it's a curse. What do you guys think? Or do you guys have a different origin, maybe?
Well, whenever I think about something cursed, and it's something like this, I always think of Monk, where he's like, oh, it's a cursing and a blessing, and something like that. So, let me get this straight. It's controlled by emotion, your emotional state.
It says it can be emotion or some kind of external environment. So the weather, or maybe how wet your taint is, like, I don't know.
So
some
basically,
kind of external
a lot of people like to say the weather controls your mood, or can alter your mood.
Yeah.
So I think with this character, I think it comes down to like two major roads, kind of like with the dark side and light side. You can either the light side or the Jedi's, and they control their emotions, or do we want to go with dark side, to someone who is emboldens their emotion and uses it, even though it's kind of out of control, and controls them as well. But
okay.
that's how I'm seeing this as a character right now.
Okay.
And I think that while not using Star Wars and the actual characters of Jedi and Sith, just I think that's how this character should be developed. Either they have the control over emotion or they don't.
Interesting. What's your take, Mike?
I'm enjoying that route because
Yeah, me too.
it's something that we haven't really, delved into.
Yeah,
So,
we really haven't really delved into like
an emotion-based character.
an emotion. Yeah, exactly.
So I'm down with it. I'm jiggy for it.
Yeah.
All right, good. I get to be first person, and it's already something new land.
Yeah, man. You're breaking into that new liquid gold
New liquid fanny pack.
fanny pack. I feel like Max is the type of person to wear a fanny pack when he's old.
Really, I'm a fanny pack person. Thank you, Haaris.
When you're
Thank
old.
you.
When you're old and don't know what you're doing.
Whatever. I'm not gonna give a care about that shit.
I would like a fanny pack. Like, I think those things are dope.
Yeah?
My sister has a
Nah.
fanny pack.
I don't know. I feel like women can pull it off better than men can.
What is it? The Assassin's Creed
Hoodie?
No, not the hoodie. The little satchel thing he had on his back.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
like
fanny
the
pack.
single
Messenger
messenger
bag?
bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you think
I'd
about
rather
it,
do that.
the ninjas of Naruto have fanny packs too.
They do, except it's on the butt. No, it's
Yeah.
on the front too. They do have weird.
You want to know something else? Football
What?
players have fanny packs.
Yeah, that's true.
They're hand warmers. Oh my god.
Fanny packs are already a part of our lives.
Fanny pack. God.
I have a fanny pack. It's the pocket in which I put my hand in to warm up my sack.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
You know what? This character. Oh my goodness.
I was gonna say it should be Haaris.
Fuck off! No, we're not doing
Give it
this
a
again,
fanny
Max.
pack.
We are not doing this again. This fucking. Mikey, Max has a history of, if we're playing story-based games, to turn the character into me and just do god awful things to me.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I was trying to save you until
That's
like at the end.
fair.
I was just
You
like,
joined
fuck
in,
it.
though.
This is
Okay.
hilarious.
Okay, that's fair. Fine. Okay. So what? Okay. So what are we gonna say about this character? So,
I was actually gonna-
emotion-based,
Yeah.
and they can control or can't control their emotions. Which do you guys think? I think someone not being able to control their emotions. I think it should be someone who can control their emotions, but certain events trigger them based on past, maybe not even past things, but just certain events trigger them, and then they lose control. Maybe.
Yeah, I love it. That's the route I wanted to go, but I was thinking you were going to go the other way, where they just kind of went with the chaotic way.
I
felt like that was gonna be more
they
your
should
groove.
have like phases of chaoticness, because everybody does, right? Like let's say someone was depressed. Some people with depression kind of have really huge mood swings, so that way it would make this character more real. Where in a normal state, yeah, the character is fine; they can control their emotions for the most part. But like if the character is depressed for whatever reason, their mood and emotions are kind of all over the place, therefore making the character more well-rounded, more realistic, and also giving the power more room to juggle itself, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What do you think, Mike?
I think that is bright. And the reason why I say that is because, hey, what happened if someday, like, this character is walking around and he or she loses their fanny pack? You know, and it's just...
Yeah, also that's canon. For all you people who want to use this character in your stories, this character definitely has a fanny pack.
Yeah, this character definitely has a fanny pack. Given to them by their late mother or something. I don't know. Hey. And, yeah. And so, like, that fanny pack means a lot to them, and probably one day they lost it.
Yeah.
So, like, they're going around with this, like, emotion of regret, and so they're just, you know, it's just...
And see, that's interesting. There's, like, certain emotions that aren't really used in a lot of comic book stuff. Like, what energy or what kind of physical state would regret take? That's, like, an interesting one.
Or, like, with the color spectrum working in the DC comic realm of the Lantern Corps and stuff. Like, what kind of color would regret be? Would it be like a bloody
real
cream?
Quick, yeah, but real quick with the fanny pack. Is the
Yeah.
purpose of this character to find their mother's lost fanny pack?
No,
Is that
no.
the purpose?
We don't want to give this character a purpose. Like with all of our characters, if you've been listening so far, we don't want to give them a purpose. We want to give them a backstory, a little bit of something, but generally the purpose is up to our people who want to adopt our characters.
Okay,
Our
well,
fortress.
anyone who wants to adopt this character seriously, they're looking for the fanny pack. That's my word. They have to find the fanny pack.
Gotta find the fanny pack.
That is canon. They're looking for it.
God damn
Looking
it.
for this freaking fanny pack. Man.
Yeah, that would be fucking hilarious. But okay. So how about this? What time era is this character in? Like, are we going for sci-fi? Modern?
I'm kind
Fancy.
of feeling. I'm feeling like Jack the Ripper timeline. I don't know about you guys.
1920s. That's probably wrong, but
Wait, were fanny packs invented in 1920?
That's
Hey,
a
maybe
good
it's a
question.
prototype fanny
yeah.
pack.
There you go.
Their mother was a pouch maker, and she was like, "Let me try out this new thing."
Yeah, I'm gonna strap it to my waist.
So it looks like I'm constantly fondling my own balls.
Okay.
Okay, so like Jack the Ripper time, so top hats, tailcoats, so on and so forth, fancy canes, white gloves. Okay, so Max, since you said that time, why don't you tell us how that would work into the character?
Okay, so we do have the fanny pack by the late mother, or by the dead mom. So I'm thinking, let's see, let's say the character grew up, they lost their mother when they were young, and the dad in their life couldn't handle it, became an alcoholic, as I think that was a popular thing to do when things got out of hand, is drink your sorrows away. Jesus. So I think this character just hated that look, hated that loss of control with their dad, and how he just wanted to escape reality.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the reasons why this character wanted this much control with their life and their emotions.
Yeah.
And this is all, let's say this is all before the ritual that even started the power that they were given. So they kind of hit the ground running with learning how to control themselves. And it's just every day they get when they've gotten after the power, it's a test. Every day is a test, a testimony to how much of their control they have.
Oh my god.
I like it. So
Yeah.
that makes it when the character does go into like emotional breaks, it makes it even more severe. Like the powers get more intense because the character is so not used to breaking out of control.
Yeah,
if they do. But anyways, yeah, I really fucking like that.
Wow, I'm like, oh, Max.
Who's jerking off to who right now? Okay, so all right, so we got that. So what do you think this ritual or curse or whatever this is? What do you think? Oh, you know what? Back then, weren't people obsessed with witchcraft and black magic?
Yeah. And
Were
then-
they?
I mean, plus
Maybe
you
a
had
little
to,
bit
like,
before that, actually.
Yeah, I thought it was before that. I thought that was like 1700s.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the occult is still a thing.
Yeah, I just didn't think it was that big. But anyway, go on.
I was gonna say like maybe this character is still not satisfied with how much they cannot control their emotions. Like they're for most people they're really in control, but for some reason they think they're not enough. They're like, I want to have ultimate control over my body. And
That sounds good.
It sounds
so
like
maybe,
a feminism thing going on here. We're making a
Yeah,
girl
sure.
character? Yeah, we're making
Yeah.
a girl character.
girl character,
That's what-
guy character, it doesn't matter which gender, they can be feminist either way, but hell, they can be androgynous, but either way, the character wants to be able to be in control of their body altogether. So they're like,
Yeah.
all right, so we could say this character is very studious. Would that be safe? I think usually people who can control their emotions are very studious people, very well informed. Is that fair to assume?
Studious and what's the other word I'm looking for? Yeah, but I think that definitely sounds good.
Okay, so they're well informed. So they read often. They go to the library often, and they come across these books about black magic, and they laugh at this at first. They're like scoffing, like, "Well, this is bullshit." And they read more into it, and the character learns more about like certain things, like being able to zombify people and control somebody, or like being able to amplify one's own like mental prowess or intelligence or whatever. And they're like, shit, this stuff seems fake, but like, what's the harm in trying? Like, I'm not gonna get in trouble. So let's say they start digging around and they find some kind of book in in some. Oh, how about this? They go to like the black market or something, because they heard about some special book, and they find this book and they buy it, and they try doing a ritual in the book, and it's successful and it gives the character this ability, but it's also a curse because if your emotions go crazy, you could like potentially kill yourself or other people around you. So it could have this level of like the book is supposed to be a warning. Whoever made the book knew about the ritual, or at least created the ritual to be a warning to other people not to use black magic. Maybe that's what it is.
But they still went through with it They still went through with the ritual anyway?
Yes. Like,
Okay.
they don't know this. They don't know that the author made that on purpose. The
Oh,
character
okay.
just wants
I
to
gotcha.
be full control of everything of themselves. So that's why they did this. And then, obviously, like you said, they wake up and all this stuff happens. What do you guys think about that? Or do you have something else?
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah? Mike, what do you think, my man?
Potatoes are warm.
Potatoes... I don't know. I kind of like potatoes cold sometimes. Because then you can throw it at people. And it hurts them.
Baked potatoes.
I didn't know we were in Russia, where the only food source that they have are potatoes. But
And
that's
their
cool.
only stoning source is potatoes as well. They don't have any rocks.
Ah, yes, exactly.
What do you think about that curse, Mikey? Or do you have another tale to spin?
Her father is the main bad guy. Wow, why did I say her? The androgynous, the creature. This
just say
person.
They.
This character.
This
Yeah.
character.
The gender is up to our audience, but
Yes, the
this
gender is up to
character,
the forters.
His father is the main bad guy?
Yes.
Explain.
He's the particular reason why, everything is kind of going south for this particular character who's gained this, curse from this book. Let's say he was, because he's an avid drinker. Let's say that, let's say their life is like pretty much set. They don't really have to worry about, finances. But, he's developed this, this really bad drinking habit because he used to sell moonshine or, whatever type of substance or liquid. And through his many travels and through his many ventures and, through all the like missions and, kind of bad, secretive, dirty, shady things that he had to do, he met a lot of people. And of course, this eventually, leads to the backstory of, how the character's mother, how her demise came upon her and how he basically got the book and got rid of the book,
Oh,
So,
okay.
I was thinking of just like adding on to like what the both of you had already created for this character. And he's like the main source of like, he's like the missing X in the equation to what like this character is trying to find out in his or her world. To kind of help uncover or / lift this curse that's on her or him.
Them.
Okay,
I
like that actually. What do you think about that, Max?
Oh, well, I just want to clear one thing. So the book that our character finds and does a ritual to get the power.
Yeah.
So the dad had found that first and tried to hide it or remove it? Or what was happening with the book?
I say like on his travels or something like that, he meets someone who kind of like is passes the book along to him, or let's say this curse is enacted by somebody else who uses the book and they finally lift it. or they finally find the equation on how to get rid of it, and then the dad has to go through this same thing, and then he finally finds a way to like get it off of him, and now it's on to his offspring. Haha.
Oh, that could be interesting. 'Cause
Okay.
that could
I
be
gotcha.
another reason why he's turned to alcoholism because of like all the shit that he went through or whatever.
It's kind of to like help keep him in check, or how it's kind of like a vice, you know, something that grounds him or something that tethers him to earth.
It's a bad thing, but it gives him like one emotion instead of multiple.
Yeah, and like let's say like an effect of it is kind of like like once you get rid of the curse, you're only left with like one thing that can really tether you to the earth or tether you to this, you know, this
Like
physical
mentally.
realm. Yeah, mentally.
Okay, well, let's not delve too much into it because if the characters want, or if our audience wants, our forgers wants to develop the ability more, they can. I think that's a good place to stop for the character. That was I really like that character.
Ooh, bodacious.
Max, you're the one who pretty much made this character. Do you have a name for us?
See, I'm not the greatest at names. That's why I relied on the World of Warcraft name generator for a lot of my characters. Especially one that's like androgynous. Sadly I don't have a name. I think I'll have to leave that one up to you guys.
Actually, Alex is a good androgynous name.
Yeah, I've heard that been used by both, but at the same time, this is the 1900. I don't know what year it is. It's the Jack the Ripper era, so like I don't know. We should name someone accordingly to that.
Well, I don't think Alex is. I think Alex would have been somewhat normal. Though wouldn't have been out there.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so Alex.
Alex what?
Oh, do we need a last name?
Alex Train.
Alex Train.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like how it sounds actually.
Get your pay. Get your
And then just what about Alex Blackwell?
or
Ooh,
Alex
Blackwell is nice. I like that.
or Alex Black Train.
Whatever they prefer.
I like Blackwell. I think we should stick with
Yeah, Alex Blackwell.
that. Okay, Alex Blackwell. All right, that was a good long character. I like that.
Ooh, long.
So, do you guys want to jump into another character?
Yeah, let's make it quick.
And
I
then we're
mean,
gonna...
as long as they're hot, I don't mind jumping in them.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Max.
Like a potato.
And then we're gonna do a versus, and as our guest on the show, you get to be the tiebreaker to decide whoever wins the versus. Let's do that
All
actually,
right.
because we're already at like 30 minutes. So, okay,
On to the versus.
are you okay? Welcome to Hero Forge versus. Mikey, are you ready to generate an ability?
I'm ready to kick your butt.
Fucking bring it,
I'm ready to kick your butt.
you taint muncher.
What is a taint?
Ooh, here we go. Mikey, a taint is the area between your genitals and your butt.
Oh, okay.
Other names are the Fleshy Fun Bridge, the Garden of Good and Evil.
Okay.
Those are just
Where's the good? Please tell me. Where is the good in that area?
And that's up to you, my friend.
Yeah, no.
Okay, let's do this, Mikey. You ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1.
1. Up.
Hup.
Ooh, potato sauce.
A potato fura. All right, what'd you get, Mike?
I got power mimicry immunity. The ability to immune to the effects of others trying to duplicate one's power. I'm dead.
That's really overpowered.
Actually,
What are the capabilities and like
the
limitations?
capabilities. The user is immune to attempts at copying or replicating their abilities and can render themselves singular in terms of power possession. This ability may be a result of a unique existence or a trait on the user's part. So, like nobody can copy my powers,
But you can copy other people's.
pretty much.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
Do you really have any powers if you're copying everybody else's?
I mean, the thing is, like,
what does it say? Do you keep the powers, or do they go away after a certain time?
it says like the ability to nullify the effects of others trying to duplicate powers. I mean, so like, I suck really because like I'm basically, I don't want to say I'm like rogue, but
Well, again, does it say you can keep it? 'Cause
no,
if you can,
it doesn't
you're
say.
not rogue then.
Yeah, it doesn't say I can't keep it.
Yeah, so you're not rogue. You're Delson Rowe from Infamous Second Son. He doesn't know he has abilities until he touches someone who does, and then he absorbs their power. And then like throughout the game, you have like 5 different powers you can switch between.
Ooh.
So your character would like be able to hold on to all these powers.
Oh, okie dokie.
Okay. Well, what I got is kind of lame. Is zinc manipulation.
Zinc manipulation.
The power
So
to manipulate
specific.
specifically zinc. Capabilities
sorry.
are: user can create and shape and manipulate zinc, a bluish-white lustrous diamagnetic metal. Though most commercial grades of metal have a dull finish. Ductile when very pure, but otherwise brittle at room temperature, becoming malleable with heating. It is a fair conductor of electricity with a relatively low melting and boiling points. It is used to form a variety of alloys, including bronze, brass, various solders, nickel, silver, galvanizing iron, other metals for electric fuses, anodes, metal meter cases, and in roofing, gutters, and various household objects. So, while it's not a strong metal itself, it's used in everything and every other metal, pretty much.
You want to know something?
What?
You would win.
Why? You could just do the same power back at me. Oh, because then I can just keep stopping. I think nobody would win this. Because think about it.
Yeah,
If
whenever someone's a power mimic or can duplicate another one's power, it's really hard to just... Well, actually, that's a lie. If it's a one-on-one between the two of you, Haaris wins. One, because he's adapted to, or his character has adapted to this power already, and even though Michael's character is going to be able to steal it, he's not going to be as well versed with it, and he'll be
true.
inexperienced. So experience is what will win out this fight, I think.
I didn't think about that. That's true. What do you think, Mike? Is that fair?
No, that is very fair, because I was just going to say, like, what happened if we're in a coliseum, right? And, you know, everybody has pennies in their pockets. I'm screwed.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
you could just
or
summon...
any metal.
Or
Like,
any type of metal.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Because, like, if you stole the power, you could do it back. But, like Max said, my character would just know how to trick you or do something better than you can, so...
Yeah, you would play me like Shikamaru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do another one. That was really fast, so let's do
another one.
Okay, you ready?
On the wiki, random page, 3, 2, 1.
Up. Oh, god damn it. You're gonna love this, Mike. It's a very basic power, like swinging.
No, but swinging is OP. Swinging is the ultimate power, though.
Alright.
Okay.
You're talking about having sex with other marriage...
No.
Marriage
Being able
couples?
to swing on an object from one building to another effortlessly.
You can swing on anything effortlessly, man. That is OP. Like, you can swing on universe. Oh my god. Don't get me started, okay?
No, that's like a whole, that's like way too much. You can't swing on the galaxy. Like, that's too much, man.
Like, that's freaking awesome. Like, swinging. It was just so clear. I was like, clear as day, man. Swinging.
Okay,
It was
well,
beautiful.
what I got was sliding. The ability to slide across surfaces for very long distances.
Wait,
Capabilities.
it just says...
It's also called super sliding.
It just says surfaces?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is
User
perfect.
can slide on the surfaces for long distance or periods, surfing / skating across the surfaces without needing a skateboard, surfboard, etc., moving on the surface as if there is no friction.
Oh, hello. That's actually... If you can slide on something
by
without
sliding
friction.
across sharp or harmful surfaces,
Oh.
and you can still lose control over slippery surfaces, but you can slide on any surface. But I think gravity would have to apply. You can't just go against gravity.
Hmm.
You know what this could be is like a character that is like doesn't have superpowers but uses technological, like a suit that lets them slide across any surface, and maybe has like a jet engine so they could slide up like a surface also.
Well, that's what I was gonna say is when you can move without friction, that's how railguns work. It's a magnetic thing that launches something using magnetic force. And if it's in space, there's nothing to stop it or slow it down. It can just haul ass. So I think there's actually more potential than you think when there's no friction involved.
Yeah, man, just like swinging. I'm telling you. Those simple powers are like OP than a mug, man. We should make like, freaking like gods and goddesses out of like swinging and sliding and I don't know, jumping.
The god of sliding.
Yes, like that would be sweet. Think about it. Oh my god.
Alright, well let's talk about this power. Oh fuck. This is versus. Oh man, that makes me so sad.
I'm sorry.
Alright, what's your power, my dude?
Mine is called identity creation.
Okay.
The ability to create brand new identities. Capabilities. The user can create brand new identity for themselves and or others, becoming a new person and discarding their former identity.
I think mine would win.
You think yours would win?
Yours would win if I had to hunt you down or some shit. But like if this was a gladiatorial arena, which is kind of what I'm imagining, I would slide your ass.
You would slide me
over.
straight up, like straight up and down. You would slide me.
Like honestly, like Max was saying, if there's no friction, my character could just slide on the floor and then jump up all of a sudden and just like split you in half.
But if I created
like a
a new
Mortal Kombat ass finisher.
If I like created a new identity for you while sliding, you would want to be swinging.
See, that's interesting. You could forget even like I don't think you can change someone's like physical things, but like
no,
I don't know,
just
if
like
you were able to change their identity, you could change who they think they are. So like all of a sudden they're like, okay, I don't know if why am I on the ground? I can't use this ability. That's interesting. Shit. Are there any limitations to yours?
The only limitation is may have to be very specific with their creation. So like
that's
if
not
it's
hard, you could be like, you are now a goat that was recently castrated and has 2 broken knees, named Greg, and then you just like fall down. You're like, oh.
That might actually work. That's not bad.
Shit, dude. First of all, I just want to say how actually really cool of a power sliding is, but I think you won.
Well, just we gotta
Max,
keep
you're
that.
you're the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
What is your argument here?
Yeah, I don't know. At first I was thinking the sliding will win in a gladiatorial fight arena, and the identity creation would win if it's like a long term. If there were 2 characters behind these, and they were fighting for a bigger arena, so to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know that if you can create or change other people's identities or make them believe other things like that, that's something different, and that I think will win. That will definitely win in both situations.
I totally agree.
Giggity.
Shit. All right, Mikey, you win that one. So that's
2
I
out
won
of
1,
3.
you won 1,
Oh.
so we gotta do one more.
Gotta do
Or did you
one
win the
more.
last one? I don't remember.
Wait, did I win the last one? What
I
was the
said
last
you
one?
won, Haaris.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so best 2 out of 3. So let's do one more.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
2, 1. Hop.
Hup.
Hop, hop, hop.
Okay, you can go first this time.
Acid fire manipulation. The power to manipulate fire with acidic effects and acid with burning properties. Capabilities. The user has the power to manipulate, shape, and may produce acid fire, a substance that is somewhat of a kind of liquid, whether separately or combined. Using the manipulating acidic fire will make the victims suffer devastatingly. That's a nice word. Causing more. Come on, scroll over. More intense burning. Causticity. You know, like when somebody gets burned on like what's the name of that game? Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
And enhanced fumes with fiery effects automatically being fatal, especially when the fumes are breathed in.
Jesus Christ. That's scary.
Yeah,
that sounds pretty fucking terrifying.
Man, that sounds awesome. Imagine a gun that did that.
Yeah, I'm scared. I don't like this one, but
I think you won. Mine is
swinging.
Phenomenon. Jumping. Phenomenon embodiment.
Phenomenon embodiment.
Users of this power embody a destructive or natural force akin to typhoons and earthquakes. Though their actions appear evil and unjustified, they are naively natural act like breathing. Limitations: users may not have full control, and that's it. So while yours is really awesome, if you could get my character before they did something, then you'd kill them. But I think if my character can turn into a fucking earthquake or turn into a tornado, I think my character wins. Max, what do you think?
What is the whole name of yours again?
Phenomenon embodiment. So basically, someone can turn into some kind of natural disaster.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, I think you would win there, Haaris.
Okay.
I think only specific scenarios in which maybe you were using a volcano as your phenomenon or your destructive force, in which his character would be able to manipulate it partially.
Yeah.
Would that be a little different of a story? But I think 99 out of 100 times, you're gonna win that fight, just because that can be really powerful.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So looks like I won this time.
Hold on. So Michael's character, could you just spew out fire and acid if you wanted to from your hands, or this character if they wanted to?
Yes, because it almost acts like kinesis. So it's like the power to manipulate or shape and may produce.
Okay, so they can conjure it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there's still the gray area of where Haaris's body is, or his character's body is, when he's in the phenomenon.
Yeah, and also, does his body survive, or is it like a suicide type of power?
No, it says it shows an example of a character from an anime, but they can turn back into their physical form.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think it's what's stopping you from just staying in a phenomenon, or one of these scenarios where your body's never truly in harm's way.
Yeah.
So I think that's why Haaris I think he would still win, even if there's a cooldown period or something. That's a little bit of a different story where he's actually vulnerable. But it sounds like Haaris could just, he'll be fine. He'll just turn into a tornado or a hurricane and just wait it out.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
I
okay.
agree.
Well, I guess I win that one.
I agree. That was lovely.
Yeah, dude, that was intense. Okay, well, I guess I win today's verses with our guest character. I meant person.
I'm a character? I mean,
fuck off.
I know I am.
You are a character, Max.
You
and
are
I love you.
definitely a character.
Oh, yeah, I get told that all the time.
And
it is not a compliment.
So, is there anything else that you guys can think that we can do on the show before we sign off? Anything you wanted to do, Max or Michael?
Well, I was thinking I wanted to run some powers by you guys.
Let's do it.
Because I just felt like some of these powers, they definitely like to use manipulation a lot.
A lot,
Yeah,
yes,
like,
yes, they
I
do.
feel like that's a very common theme where I'm not feeling like these kind of abstract powers, I guess.
How do you feel about sliding though?
Yeah, sliding is dope. Like, I think those really simple powers, like sliding, jumping, swinging, what's another one? Punching. I was thinking punching. Like, kicking. Oh my goodness. Like, breathing. You know what? The one power that you got, that one episode where we did a versus where I like had like flow motion, and then you had like air something. It was like an air power. Simple stuff like that is really cool in my honest opinion. You know what?
Yeah.
That's what we could call the segment. We can like really like discuss and like talk about what we really like about the powers, even though it's not like, you know, similar to our you know, power of the week, but it's like we could really
be like a thing we do with our guests, like power, like discussion, like
power discussion,
power
or
talk.
Like, yeah, power
Okay,
talk.
that's the name of the segment, power talk.
Power
Well,
talk.
if you want me to hit it off with a few suggestions of how we want to start it.
Go ahead, man.
So these are from my story that I've been writing for forever.
Okay. Is this the Sanctuary story?
Yes, it is actually.
Okay.
And I guess I'll start with this one. It's a form of let's see, how to describe this? Is it telekinesis? That's when you move things.
Yes.
Yes, with your mind.
Well, then what's the one that you go into other people's minds?
That's telepathy.
Yes.
Telepathy. Thank you. So this is a form of telepathy, but I think it's more of, in the beginning stages, it's more of you having a sense of empathy, of heightened empathy, where when you look at people, you can see colors around them, and
What?
well, let me finish explaining.
I like
it
this.
It goes into like how the lanterns have different colors for different emotions that empower their rings, where this character can look at a person and tell what emotion they are by the color that their body almost emulates to the person's vision. And as they grow stronger with this power, it turns into you can see different colors. You can start reading their mind almost using this.
Based on the colors that they're exuding.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think it's not exactly telepathy, but it's that's why when I listened to your other episodes and I saw or heard all these powers that were like godlike powers, like that's not as fun as finding someone who's like, it's just like, it's not the most powerful thing, but
They take
in a
very
fight,
basic thing, yeah.
yeah, and then
Well,
you
here's
can
an
use
example,
it and exploit it to make it
like,
great.
Yeah, here's an example. And I just wanted to say, like, we do get better powers in our other episodes. But here's an interesting example. Have you watched the JoJo anime? Either of you?
Yes.
No, I have not.
You need to.
You should. But in the most recent one of the characters has a very basic ability. Aside from being very strong and very fast, which is, you know, your usual norm in that universe, their character has an ability in which they can repair anything that's been broken, except for themselves. Now, this sounds like a really basic ability. It's like, okay, whatever. If my friend gets hurt, I can heal them, or if my glass breaks, I can fix it. But the writer for JoJo, and this is all of the seasons, not just this one specifically, is so creative that he uses basic powers in very creative ways, especially this one. So, for example, there's a scene where someone shot him with a bullet. Or no, someone was chasing him or trying to kill him, right? And he fell down on the ground, and he a piece of concrete, like this character, I forgot what it was. I think they had stone abilities, or they're chucking things at him or whatever. But the character stabbed himself with a piece of concrete from the road and ran away. But they do this so like subtly that you don't even think about it. And then later, in the later scene when they're actually fighting, the character uses their ability to fix the broken road, so it makes their body float back and dodge every attack the other person's doing, because they have a slab of concrete in their body.
Yeah, okay. It's cool.
Yeah, it's really interesting shit like that. And that's what you're making me think of, is like you want to be able to have more powers that they're not like, and like Mike was saying, they're simple, but it makes you think about more interesting and creative ways to use those simple powers.
Dynamic, different ways to do
Yeah.
it, and that's how my Sanctuary story is like. They all kind of have smaller powers that don't make them grand gods like Shazam or Superman. God forbid. I really don't like Superman.
Same.
But yeah, they're just minor powers that they can use in dynamic and intelligent ways to help them in their fights.
Okay. I know Michael loves those powers too.
I do, Boogaloo. I do.
Like swinging.
Like freaking swinging, man.
Okay. Well, I like that ability, Max. So like, would you say this character would be able to tell what another character would do in a fight, or is this more of like a?
Yeah, I think that would definitely be the case. And in a fight, they would be able to see. I don't now in my story. I'm not sure if I want to do this or not, but I kind of want to get it so she develops her powers enough so she can actually start seeing almost how the other person is thinking exactly, like almost hearing them, and it is turning into a more powerful form of telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
But I still want it so yes, she at any time, no matter what, she can technically read someone's emotions and kind of get a feel and a reading on what someone's going to do, how someone's going to act, and sort of tell the future in a very very short term sense.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I think that would make sense. That would be able to be a good power in a fight. Not to mention, you can use that for the story as well, not just for fighting, but for creative plot writing and stuff. That's a really good ability.
Yeah, and that's the original purpose of it. And
yeah.
Watching other things and other reviews, when people talk about how they're fighting, it's like, this is a real fight. Look at how they analyze each other and they try to read each other's movements and get the upper hand on each other. It's like that would be incredibly powerful in a fight, and that's where it kind of draws from. It's just knowing somebody else's movement is incredibly advantageous.
I think that's a very clever ability, and I think that'll really enhance your story, and I think it's a really good ability. And especially since, like, at first I was kind of skeptical because it was like, okay, this is kind of whatever. But, like, now that you've fleshed it out and it's like you've explained some of the creative things you could do with it, it makes a lot of sense, and I think it's a really good idea. What's your take, Mike?
Huh?
Yeah, Mike.
Huh?
Were you listening?
Yes.
Okay. What is your take on the ability?
She's bodacious.
I mean, that's definitely true, but, like, what are you thinking about it?
I mean, in terms of the telepathy, and especially the color aspect, and it kind of goes back to how we were thinking about it earlier in our episode today. You know, like what new ways can you convey specific in certain types of ideas? Like, it goes back to like how old painters thought about, you know, different ways they could convey emotions, or like different ways they could actually put aspects into paintings to keep what do you call them, their viewers, their audience, the people who would commission them out to, you know, see these pieces of artwork be made. You know, what could the painter or the artist do to like grasp their attention and want to make them keep looking at something like this? And so, in my honest opinion, Maxie, I believe that it's just like, it's a highly, really in-depth idea that you actually have to go into like human psychology and, you know, get the bare bones of everything to actually make this thing seem just like legit, 100% bona fide real, man. And I dig it. I love it. In my honest opinion, I think it's something that, you know, we need to see besides the mundane color spectrums of how we actually usually perceive things or certain colors. Like, why does red have to mean angry? Why do we associate that with anger? Or why does blue
That could
mean
be
sad?
interesting. That like your character can see true colors.
Yeah, true color. You know?
Yeah, and
So maybe anger is not red, but like a mixture of like a bunch of different colors.
Yeah,
together.
red. I mean, and I've thought about that too. Where red it doesn't have to just mean anger. It could also mean crazed lust or passion.
Ooh,
Where pink can be normal love or passion, where it gets too aggravated and it goes more passionate and goes off into red again. It's just different shades, and it's not simple colors like, oh, it's blue, oh, he's sad, or oh, it's a light blue, he's calm. No, it's different shades. It's almost like a vortex or a nebula in the space that she kind of sees, where it's vast amounts of colors, and she has to decipher by majority and then by where certain things are placed, how things are spotted, how every person is basically this vast rainbow of colors, but everyone is oriented differently, and that's how she is able to tell their moods and everything. I think it's simple at first. Yes, it is just blue, it is just red at first, but then it does develop into the nebula that I'm talking about, and that's how she's getting feels and is able to read people's mind almost. But yeah, I know what you two are saying. I've definitely thought about it for sure.
Ooh.
Well, I really appreciate that. I think the fact that you've already thought about this really shows how much you've fleshed out this ability in your mind, how much you're going to flesh it out in the future. And I think that's definitely a good sign. And I think you've got a really, really, really good power here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Is there another one you want to run by us, or did you want to discuss one of the powers we talked about today?
Well, I've already inputted once. How about you guys throwing out there?
All right.
Whatever
Mike,
you guys want to talk about.
you got anything?
I have to poo.
See, that's an interesting ability. I think
The creation of
Fecal
excrement
matter.
anywhere. What if
Yeah.
what if you just made someone really need a shit?
You know what? Yeah, you have the ability to manipulate bowel movements. Ooh, that would be a dangerous person. Oh my god, that would be so.
No,
like,
it's because like they have the brown note, right? That's exactly the same thing.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Like,
scary.
and we kind of make the power work like Death Note. So like you have to write it in a book, like you write James Doe, and then like 5 minutes later you like see James Doe run by. I gotta take a crap, and it's just
And spilling out, like coming out of the bottom of
and
his
it's like,
pants and, like
yes, leaking out his pants into his boots or his shoes or something.
Because like what this book
Yes.
does is not just regular like, oh, I need to poop. It's like you need to poop, but you've already had that spilling out for 5 minutes kind of thing.
that, and it's
Yes.
also a volcano. Let's spice it up with making it an upside down brown volcano.
Oh my goodness, poop note. Yes, man.
Poop note.
Poop
Poop
note.
note.
And instead of a notebook, it's sticky notes.
Yeah, it's sticky notes.
Okay.
Oh yes, sticky notes. So it'd be poop notes. Oh my goodness.
See, that's one thing I appreciated about Death Note. It has that same style of like taking a simple ability and making it creative as fuck. Cause like it makes me think of JoJo a lot. Cause like I'm sure you guys have both seen Death Note. Cause like when he had some really smart enemy, he somehow figured out like a really roundabout way of killing them, and it's like, wow, how did you do that? Poop Note.
I won't lie. I haven't seen it. I definitely know the premise. I definitely know that he's I don't know, frenemies? Is he frenemies with the guy?
No, they're straight up enemies. He like respects him at one point, but he's straight up enemies with him.
But they're always next to each other. They're always just hanging out, basically.
Again, it's because you haven't watched the show.
Okay.
It's like a disguise that the main character is keeping up.
Okay, I remember that because he starts dating that girl. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should watch it because
yeah.
like it's a little mundane at first, but then like he does some crazy shit, and it's like, how the hell did you even think of that? It's very good. I usually wouldn't sit on here on a podcast and tell everyone to go watch an anime, but Death Note is definitely a classic.
Go watch Death Note cause I'm emo.
Excuse.
I'm
not even.
Let me churr everybody by saying Sword Art Online is the best show ever.
Oh god, man.
the first 12 episodes of the first season.
Yes, we all agree here. Thank God.
That's good.
Max told me that they're making a movie.
No, all of them. All of them are the best.
Shut up,
Die.
Max. Max told me they're making a movie, and that
Yep.
if you like the first 12
they've
episodes,
made a movie.
then
It's just,
it'll be good.
It hasn't come to America yet.
Yeah. Ugh. But anyways, I think that's a good place to leave it off, guys. As usual, you guys can contact us on Twitter at HeroForgePod or email us at HeroForgePodcast@gmail.com, or just leave any comments in our YouTube channels and eventually our iTunes, because I've been researching how to publish it and it's actually not that hard. But anyways,
Yay.
yeah, you know, if you guys have any questions, critiques,
Shit, so professional.
Christ, Max. If you guys want to leave us...
Oh, fuck, Jesus.
Oh my God. Okay, you're doing this on purpose now.
Wow, just okay. Are we inviting you back, man?
No, if you have any questions, critiques, any suggestions, contact us on all those things, or if you just want to say hi, come say hi.
Come say hi to me.
Yeah.
Come and see me for
Please
once.
come.
Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me.
So
You don't ever
beautiful.
come
Your
to
voice is
me.
amazing, Mike. You can contact me at my personal Twitter at hysteria. At
I'm sorry.
hysteria0, which is HYSTERIO0, or you can contact Mike at
Dude, see, like, this is like, oh my goodness. See, it's
Mike
like
Lost at Love.
on Twitter. I mean, on
Twitter.
Twitter. I mean, Twitter.
On
There's
Twitter.
another thing. Instagram or Snapchat. My Snapchats are.
Sorry, I always
You
forget. Oh,
you can
you're
contact me.
branching out. You're branching out now.
Yeah, my
Now you're
Snapchats
Snapchat.
my Snapchats are strange.
They're
Man, I
very
wish I had any of those things. I don't have any of those things.
You don't
Well,
have a Twitter? You don't have a Snapchat?
I don't have a Twitter. I have a
Snapchat,
Snapchat.
Max.
I don't fucking use it.
At least follow Mike so you can see his weird
I'm
shit.
disconnected from media. Fuck media, man.
Do you have anything that you want people to check out? What about one of your fanfics? Have you posted it yet?
I mean, I have 4 of them out there, but I don't care. Like,
Send me. Okay,
whatever.
fuck off. Send me the links. So,
Okay, fine. He said.
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and post the links in the description below, but Max has some very, very, very detailed and amazing fanfics out. I know one of my favorites are his continuation of Tron Legacy. No, sorry,
A lot of
Tron
smut.
Uprising. Do you have any other fanfics, dude? Any titles at least you can tell us? Or what they're about at least?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? Tron Defiance. That's the
Defiance.
continuation.
Right.
That's the continuation of the Uprising show. I have a one shot of that as well. It's just romance. I'm a hopeless romantic. Everybody. I can't
Same.
help myself.
I'm asexual.
What else do I got? I got another one from another anime that ended kind of poorly in my opinion. No one's seen it. I thought it was okay. It wasn't a 10 out of 10. But anyway, I got that, and that's basically it.
Okay, well,
That's
again,
out
send
there.
me email me, either just text me the links to those later, and I'll put it down below. But you guys can check out Max's stuff there because he doesn't fucking do anything apparently. As for me, oh fuck yeah, I still have nothing either. I'm pretty boring. I just have my Twitter. I'm making some new design stuff. I'm making a new website for myself, and I'm gonna make my own business card. So once I have that up and running, you guys can check that out. But right now, I don't have anything. Anything else you guys want to plug?
Get
Your
something.
butt?
Oh my god.
What did you just say?
Why didn't I see that coming? I was just like,
I said that out loud when I first listened to you guys. I was just like, oh, your butt. It's like, oh, hopefully I get to say that on the show.
Wait, what? I'm confused. What just happened? What did you say?
I said, when you said, do you guys want to plug anything? And I said,
Oh god damn.
Your asshole.
that's looking really good on the recording.
Oh yeah, the levels are going to be fucking ridiculous on that. I'm gonna put in like a warning for this episode about your loud ass voice.
volume
Christ.
warning. Oh, I love it.
Anyways, all right. Well, thanks for listening, guys. Look forward to another guest on the next episode. You'll find out then. But hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and yeah, we're not gonna tell them until next time. They'll find out. But
yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you on the next episode of
Hero Forge.
Yes. Max, you want to say Hero Forge for us too?
Hero Forge.
That was beautiful.
Are we fading out? Are we fading out?
Yeah, we can just keep talking, but just stop the recording now.